kitchen time. Time to cook something. Our next guest combines his love of cooking and music to serve up dishes to some very big music stars like Michael Jackson, Carlos Santana, and Whitney Houston, just to name a few. Here to teach us how to make Italian tacos, please welcome a man they call the culinary rocker, baby, Johnny Ciao. Hey, man, what's up?
How are you doing?
Good.
Nice to
Not
see
as
you.
good as you, because that's happy.
You know what? Music is like food.
Yes, sir.
It's one big jam. And creating a dish is like composing a record. We're going to do that today.
Well, let's jam.
Why don't you stand on this side?
Okay.
And let's get going. You know, this is my, first of all, my ninja case. You should see me get on the airplane with this baby.
Look at this thing. They let you on the airplane with this baby?
It's a little difficult. We even have some mushrooms left over from my days with the Grateful Dead. Haha. Okay, so let's get... This dish I'm going to do, by the way, is one of my under 5 to 10 minute, under $5 to $10, and under 5 to 10 ingredient recipes.
Cool.
It's in the new book. And we're going to start off...
And the new book is Johnny Chow's Concert Kitchen.
And we start off with some olive oil. And in the meantime, I'd like you to do this for me. We have some crystallized ginger, which is ginger
That's been
coated,
crystallized.
coated in sugar. So if you could cut some of that up, we're going to put that in a dish, and it creates more like a sweetened chicken dish here today. And we start off with some olive oil. We're going to add some of our garlic, because I'm Italian, I use a lot of garlic. Some green onions. You know, I've been doing this food for a lot of celebrities over the years. And
Like Michael?
Michael Jackson's a great guy.
Now, I understand that not only did you cook for Michael, but you cooked for his chimps as well.
Well, I lived at Neverland Valley. So Michael had these new baby chimps at the time. And what happened was they needed Similac, you know, because they were babies.
Right.
So you had to feed them the Similac, is what they feed, you know, young children. And, you know, Michael was fun to cook for because he loved to eat with his hands. And I love to eat with my hands. So we created...
Oh, no. Woo!
That's it, brother. Woo, get down. All right, so you got the crystallized ginger?
Right,
let's throw some of that in there.
Okay.
Good, put the rest of that in the pan.
Gotcha.
Terrific. So while that's happening, maybe you could chop up one of these mushrooms for me.
Sure.
You know, I always had all these assistants in the kitchen, Wayne.
Hey, man, I'm your assistant today.
You're doing it, brother. Now we add some fresh tomatoes.
Now, if you want this recipe, you know, I say this all the time when we do the cooking segments, log on to WayneBradyShow.com because we're doing this really fast.
And we added some fresh tomatoes.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some of these portobello mushrooms.
Now, how chopped up do you want this?
You'll chop them up a little more. You know, a funny thing in this, as I was cooking for Michael Jackson in Neverland, we had a gag going. He'd say monkeys for dessert. And what that meant was I was to bring the two monkeys out to sit at the dinner table. Meanwhile, people thought that I was creating a monkey dish.
Oh.
Whoa, it would flip people out. So anyway, so why don't we add the mushrooms?
You ready?
And I love to flip people out, so.
No.
Yeah, why not, man? So, you know, this is like creating a record. The band can understand. You know, you put your garlic and your scallions in for the bottom end. We're creating a rhythm track. Then we add the tomatoes, like adding some piano.
Why don't we add some bottom right now?
Come on, let's add some bottom.
Play along with the...
We
got a little bottom right there.
Come on, Wayne, shake it up. All right, so now.
Stir the mushrooms. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little. So what happens now, the flavors and the sounds are coming together here in this dish. Now what we're going to add, while you're stirring it up, is some of my secret mix, which are, it's called Rockin' Poultry. It's a mixture of, like, lots of different herbs and smell.
Oh, that's nice,
that's
huh? Nice.
That's sweetness.
You've been busted on the airplanes, because that stuff doesn't look like Rockin' Poultry.
Let me tell you, I've had some
No, I'm a cook. Sure you are.
I've had some rough times. All right, there we go. There's some chicken.
Some chicken right there.
And these are like tacos rolled in radicchio, which is the red lettuce that most people pass by in the supermarkets because they don't know what it is.
Right.
And what we do is we roll it up. We're going to take a couple leaves.
Right.
While you're doing that. And then we add some mozzarella.
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 Very good. Let's give him a hand for the mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Woo! Okay?
You are so knowledgeable about this. You didn't start off as a chef, though.
I did not. I was in management, cooking for different celebrity clients.
Wow.
And what happened was everyone loved my food. That after I met Bill Graham in San Francisco, the late Bill Graham, he introduced me to Carlos Santana, the Grateful Dead. That led to gigs with Michael and many other celebrities.
Wow.
Why don't we roll these up?
Okay.
We'll bring the pan over.
All right.
And we'll show the people how we do that. We're going to spoon it right into the radicchio. Ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And we add that, all right? And you roll them up, and I'm going to have you taste these, because if I eat them and I try to play the harmonica again, the band may get mozzarella shreds going across.
Okay, drum roll, please. This is the finished product. Ready? Oh, that's so good, ridiculous.
It's all good, huh?
Very good. Not good.
And if anyone wants to check it out, I do a lot of live shows. I do these blues buffets, and I got one coming up in Los Angeles.
Go ahead and tell them when.
I got one coming up at the House of Blues on April 1st, and I will be there. Most people say, you're not going to be there. It's going to be an April Fool's joke. But I'm the guest chef at the House of Blues Foundation Room. We're going to do a wonderful spread of my cuisine and lots of great musicians. Professor Louie and the Chromatics, Skunk Baxter, a lot of great people from L.A. and New York, so we want people to come on out.
And if you like the recipe, log on to the website or check out, well, not or, definitely check out Johnny Chow's Concert Kitchen. Johnny Chow.
Thank you.
Man, that's great. Play us out. Listen to us. Right back to my mom's from the General Hospital.
Coming up, we're going behind the scenes on General Hospital with Wayne's mom, and later an incredible kid drummer.